Hello and welcome. Now if you look at the map up there, I got this off of Google Maps. So basically from my house to Cascade it's about 28.8 miles, and we're going to be taking this ride. I started recording basically when we got to the entrance to the actual Cascade Springs over there. Well, not the Cascade Springs, but the actual road. And I'm just gonna let this fly. If I have any comments, I'll just chime in if I really feel like I need to. But pretty much the ride is pretty much self-explanatory. Just a fun little ride. If you look to your left, you're gonna see some very nice looking mountains over there. I have no idea what that is on the left-hand side, but I'm pretty sure somebody does. So if you know, just let me know what the hell is that. Over here we're nearing the ramp. Today was a very busy day up there. If you look at the actual line of cars right now, it's just huge. Everybody wants to get up there. It was just a perfect day for riding and just enjoying the nature up there. Yeah, there's a lot of cars everywhere. It was just a madhouse. But it's still a great ride, even though it was kind of slow for me, for my liking. You know, I still kind of enjoyed it. And I'm here trying to keep up with this guy on the Beamer, but he's getting a passenger, so you know, it's all good. And this is where it begins. The wait. Oh my god. So, you know, just went behind the guy with the bike was alright, and then we got one car, two cars, and it just got piled up, so it turned into a crawl. And just waiting and waiting. I got so bored. Yeah, over here you can actually see how many cars are trying to get by. It's just everybody's up there today. This is where it kind of opens up, you know, the roads get a little bit better, a little wider. Plus I got that guy in the white car in front of me. This is where it really opens up. And right now they're in Cascade Springs. Entering into the parking lot, you can really see there's nowhere to park. But I kind of got lucky. I just kept on going, and I found a parking right next to the house. I'm enjoying Cascade Springs. It's very nice. It's just so amazing. No words for it. Really no words. You have to go there, see it, take pictures. Okay. And obviously, I kind of like going off the regular beaten track, so I kind of found like a little trail up here. I decided to kind of hike it, which was a bad idea because I got lost a little bit, but you know. Nothing new, I always get lost. Well, But it was totally worth it. The view from there was just amazing.
You know, there's two options. I could either go home, or I could stay here and do what I really like to do. It's time for some off-roading, people.
If you actually keep on going past the parking lot, this is where you get into the off-roading section of the actual place. The great thing about this is that, you know, Cascade Springs is kind of behind us, but if you look to the right, you can actually see the springs. You know, this is kind of where they feed into this small river here. And the whole time you're on the trail, you're kind of following the river, which is really awesome. Totally worth the trip. I'm just not saying anything right now because I think the scenery kind of speaks for itself. A couple months ago, I actually got lost, and what happened was I ended up having to use this very road to kind of save my life. I was up there, up in the mountains, ran out of water, had no idea where I was, and I happened to find this particular road here, and that's why I love taking this particular trail, because it just kind of brings back good memory of the time that I managed to save my life. And this is where we kind of get to the fun part of the trip, is the crossings. There's, I believe, 3 or 4 official kind of river crossings, and then just a bunch of really deep puddles, I guess. But they're huge puddles, but not really puddles, so it's kind of weird. And this is kind of where the road gets a little tricky. If you notice, it's a little. It's getting a lot narrower, and a lot more rocks just coming out of nowhere. It gets a little more technical from here.
Oh, nice. Well, this is where cars just say. Oh,
and obviously, you can't have a good day without a tree across the road.
Tough one.
Over here, I always hated rocks, just because you really can't maneuver around that. Yeah. It's worse than it's really worse than sand, because rocks can send you they can just send you flying. Here we go. We got another crossing here. This road actually kind of turns into like a little loop, where once you do this river crossing, one more river crossing, and then you kind of come back the way you came. Like I said, there was a lot of people there. These guys here were hunting. I think they actually caught something. I saw a deer slugged across the quad over there. So here's one of the. It doesn't look it, but it's a very tough river crossing here. I actually got stuck a couple months ago, and I had to basically drag my bike down this small hill here, somehow lift it up. It was just very exhausting, but Yeah, this time actually I made it through with no problem. And I just kind of took this road back to Cascade Springs. On my way, I ran into some Jeeps. You'll see that coming up. And these guys were hauling ass. I mean, usually when there's a car on this particular road, they're super slow, but these guys are hauling ass. I don't know if you can tell, but they're just bobbing around. But I still managed to catch them. Oh yeah. These guys are super nice though, because they just got out of my way because they saw I was going faster. So yeah, kudos to them. This is kind of where I decided to make my way up to Midway. The road kind of goes, it starts off like really nice, wide, a lot of cars come down this road, and you can really open up the throttle here, have a lot of fun. And then the road gets a little more interesting. These are my favorite type of tracks, where it's just a little narrow, so you know there's not going to be too many cars on the road, but it's soft dirt. One more river crossing here. This one's a little deep, but yeah, my bike can handle it. This is the real fun part. The view just can't be beat. Soft, packed dirt, just awesome. You can really have a lot of fun. Just let yourself go. Hit the gas. And a bunch of river crossings up here. This is kind of where things get a little more technical. There's a lot of rocks just jutting out of the ground. You really gotta pay attention. You can't go too fast. There's still a couple of parts here where you can let the gas go, but not really. It just gets it goes from bad to worse.
Oh dear, look at that.
This is where it begins. So basically the whole entire trek up to now has been kind of in the valley, and the main road to Midway is actually all the way up the hill, and this is kind of where the ascent starts and it doesn't end. I don't know if you can tell, but this is all of it is uphill. I'm really trying to kind of keep the bike going this entire time. Kind of wanted to leave the entire hill in here just to kind of give you an idea of what it's like. It just keeps on going and going and going. And one mistake here, you know, if you get stuck while trying to do a hill, getting unstuck, it's almost impossible. Usually how that ends is me having to get off the bike and push it up the hill. Not the first time I had to do that. And finally I got to the main road here. And making my way down to Midway. Some awesome views, some awesome things to see down this road. If you get a chance, take this road. It's totally worth it. And eventually the dirt gave way to pavement. And over here there's a lot of golf courses. It's kind of ridiculous, but it's a great place to be. And eventually the small little road gave way to the big road. And over here to the right side, I have no idea what this is, but there's a bunch of flags here, and it looks kind of like a ski resort, or like a hotel or something. I have no idea what it is. And if you look here, this is basically the route I'll be taking from Midway back home. It's about 50 plus miles. I really can't see right now. It's a totally nice drive through the canyon. You get to see like a lot of nice stuff. Unfortunately, I ran out of batteries here, and this is kind of me riding off into the sunset. Riding off into the sunset, not all it's cracked up to be because the sun is blazing in your eyes. So that was a little annoying, but hey, you know, looks cool. Alright guys, hope you have fun watching. Peace out.